You all know the fourth episode of the third season of The Simpsons, called Bart the Murderer, right? It's the episode where Principal Skinner disappears shortly after Bart takes a part-time job as a bartender for a mobster. Well, what if I tell you that there was an unaired version of the episode that was extremely violent and gory? One time, I was searching Google on my computer, looking at random stuff, and I searched for Bart the Murderer. I was scrolling until I found a link to an unknown website that said The Simpsons, Bart the Murderer, original version, free download. I checked it out for myself, and the description said, "This is the original version of The Simpsons episode, Bart the Murderer." The episode was originally going to be the season 2 finale, but it was too violent to air on TV, so it was redone with a less violent plot and delayed to season 3, while this version was left unaired. I downloaded the episode and started watching it. In the theme song, the sky was red instead of blue. There were no clouds covering the logo, and the text wasn't zooming in at all. There was no background music. It just stayed still. The logo was even different than before. The text was black and had a weird font, and lasted for 15 seconds. The intro. It skipped right to the episode. There was an image where Bart was seen sitting on the couch, watching TV by himself, unhappily. After 5 seconds, it cut to the TV screen. It was an itchy and scratchy episode. The intro of the show played. Then there was a title card with Itchy holding a chainsaw. The episode was called Terms of Chainsawment. Then it began. Scratchy was seen walking down the street. Itchy, then out of nowhere, appears and cuts Scratchy's head off with a chainsaw. Blood spattered on the TV screen. After the Itchy and Scratchy episode ended, it cut to Bart saying, "I know just what to do." Then it cut to Homer getting some Duff beer out of the fridge. All of a sudden, Bart started ramming the chainsaw into Homer's chest. Then he dropped to the ground, dead. Bart started laughing this crazy laugh right after he got his first kill. Then he grabs a knife, and it cuts to Marge feeding Maggie. Bart suddenly then chops their heads off with the knife and yells, "3 in a row!" It cuts to Lisa playing with her Malibu Stacy dolls. Bart then grabs a match and sets her on fire. Afterwards, the episode cut to an image of Bart with black eyes and red pupils, with bloody tears. Also in the bottom, there was a red text saying, "I am God," which lasted for 2 full minutes. Then the episode ended. I contacted Fox and asked if they knew about the original version of Bart the Murderer. They said yes. It was originally supposed to air after 2 seasons back in 1991, but Matt Groening said that it might be too violent and scary for TV, so he delayed it to season 3. I found it odd that they even admitted the episode was a real thing, even if they did decide to never release the original one. However, it has never been explained why they made such a ridiculously violent episode in the first place, or what was meant by the episode's ominous message of, "I am God." I stopped watching The Simpsons forever after seeing that episode.